From Shakespeare to Downton Abbey, this weekend saw the culmination of this year's literary festival, with some big political heavy hitters, journalists and authors telling a variety of stories.
I began looking at the prices put on human lives when I was looking at how some of the richest people in the world choose to give their money away. There's a movement called effective altruism, which says that we should be as efficient as possible when giving money to charity. We should try and save as many lives as possible. And in order to do that, you have to work out which lives are the cheapest to save. So I discovered that some of the wealthiest people in the world are routinely calculating the prices of lives, of different lives in the world, so they can work out how to give their money away. And when I first started looking into this, I thought this was kind of extraordinary, and I felt really squeamish about it. But then I realised that all over the world, people are making calculations, judges, actuaries, healthcare economists, criminals, governments. All over the world, people are making these judgments every day. How much does it cost to save a life, to create a life, to compensate for a life taken? The only thing is that those conversations aren't out in the open, and I wanted to bring them out in the open by writing this book.
I think the breadth of history at Highclere will, I hope, be of interest to people. I mean, I know living with a film crew, and people have seen Downton Abbey, is one reason for coming here today, and it's joined us all together. We've all watched TV together from all ages, all around the world. So I've always cherished the home, and I hope people will continue so to do. British history.
I think it would be good to, and it already is getting a response in schools, where young women and young men are seeing things from that perspective. Because Shakespeare's so famous and so enormous throughout the world, it's very hard to question him sometimes. You feel a bit irreverent. But I think, just as a general, he's a depictor of humanity like no other, and we take him as being the gospel in that way. So the fact that in his day women were not centre stage and now they are more, means that you want to alter the perspective in the plays slightly, make people think slightly differently. And I think if it provokes young people to think, to question the stories that have come their way and why they've been told the way they've been told, and what the historic influences on Shakespeare were, and that made him write a certain way in his time.
Meanwhile, Chief Culture Officer Seamus Byrne described this year's festival as a huge success.
I want to believe it's been very, very successful. I'm very, very proud of the work that we have done for the last 10 months, culminating in the 7 days of the literature week that we've had. Very successful, very proud, and as I always say, we will always aim to strive for excellence and surely bigger and better for 2026.
GBC Television will air a programme on the Literary Festival in the coming weeks.